My name is Pankey, and I have been over the past 30 years really passionate about wellness and nutrition and fitness and just overall having balance in my life. And it's been hard because when you have struggles such as allergies, sinus infections, migraine headaches, a thyroid disorder, sometimes life can seem pretty challenging. So, just a little bit about my history. I have, for as long as I can remember, had about two sinus infections a year. I've had migraine headaches that probably started in my early preteens. And those I would get about 10 to 12 a year. So the migraines, what they do is they constrict the blood vessels in the head. And so it can be very painful. So you're super sensitive to light, you're super sensitive to noise. It interfered with my daily life to where I'd have to take 1 or 2 days off of work. I would have to go into a room and close all the drapes and basically just try to go to sleep, make sure there's no noise going, just really debilitating. And so I had this passion of looking for natural alternatives to taking medicine without getting the side effects, because that's what I was getting. I was getting many side effects that I would take Sudafed and I would get groggy, or I would wake up, and this is even the Sudafed that's non-drowsy. I would have nasal sprays that would cause nosebleeds. So I needed to come up with some solutions and something that was more natural for me. Life for me was going to the doctor and the emergency room a lot. I would just feel like I had nowhere to turn, so that's where I would go, to the doctor or the ER. One day, I was invited to a class by my friend, and I was just too busy with life. I think I was painting some rooms in my home, and I was picking out paint in Home Depot, and at the last minute I gave her a call and I said, I just can't make it today. So she had invited me 2 or 3 times, and I told her no. I was just too busy with life. So sometimes, we have things that happen in our life that we should do, but we don't act upon it because we're just too busy. So one day I ended up going, and it was a beautiful garden party, in the back of her yard, and I got some of the products that were made available. And I started out with this starter kit. And it wasn't until I had a sore throat that I decided that I would actually use the products. So in my experience with that, within an hour my sore throat went away. Normally it takes a minimum of 2 to 3 days for a sore throat to go away. So this was my big wow factor, and it really, really caught my attention. So when you have that kind of experience, you want to go and research, you want to start using more things and experimenting, and eventually you might want to even share it with someone. So then I would have to say life now is that I don't run to the doctor. I feel really empowered to take care of my own health and take it in my own hands and embrace it and utilize tools and resources that are on a natural path. And now I have fewer days that I'm out of commission. And I have also taken toxic chemicals out of my home, which has been a major shift. And toxic chemicals have been in my personal care products, in my makeup, in my skincare, in my cleaning supplies throughout my house. And once I took that out of the home environment, because that's where at least I have some control, not outside, with our water and our environment. Once I focused on that, these things also started to go away, the migraines and the sinus infections. So now I have to say happily that I am free of sinus infections for over 2 years now, and the migraines over a year. So this is something that is a first time in my life, just by changing things up and researching and experimenting on myself and also my family members. So the future for me, I can look forward to making concoctions and doing things myself and utilizing resources and tools that are on a natural path, and working on my own wellness and my family. And now I'm also able to help others. So I just want to let you know that I am here for people in helping them for themselves, empower themselves, and please reach out to me. And there's a lot out there, a lot of other challenges that people have that need support. So just wanted to share that with you, and I thank you for your time.